So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. Yamal, he's through on, takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mohun Bagan are looking to go forward now. It looks a good ball through. He's found the way through. He's in one-on-one. Oh, super ball. Vieri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, there's the clearance. What a throw in. And that's another throw. Ferdinand tries to clear. Howson spots it and intercepts. Dani Olmo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Taken back almost at once. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohun Bagan yet to have an attempt on goal. That ball looks a good one. No way through. Tries to pass it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He has found the way through. Rooney. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, good climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a shade optimistic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal finds himself unceremoniously floored. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. De Bruyne, nice physical challenge. Aguero, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Arsenal have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Mohun Bagan have the chance to go the other way. And he's got away from him. And he's there to belt it away. Courtois, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's fabulous.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And that has been knocked clear. Just eases him off the ball. Lovely. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
For Arsenal, after 35 minutes, is number 13, Sergio Aguero.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Bagan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. Aguero! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to clear it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Gerrard. And it's De Bruyne. Great ball, and he's in here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Rooney, looking to play him in. Deftly away. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And we come to you
Mohun
now
Bagan
with a quick
trailing
request
by
for
the
support
tightest
for
of
our
margins at
World
half-time.
Charity Fund.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Mohun Bagan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Akanji has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. De Bruyne. Van Bouten. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's on it, can he get away? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Arsenal are down to 10 men. De Bruyne considers his options. And here's Kaka. An uncompromising challenge.
Kaka really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kaka. And it's De Bruyne. Drogba was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gerrard. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal have their third corner.
Substitution in progress.
And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. And now a sudden chance to counter. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Ferdinand.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Kimmich. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That has been cut short. De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, can he finish?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
It's Alonso! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Vieri
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
engages and forces him off the ball. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Rizal receives it in a good position here. And the finish! Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Nicely weighted ball. Gerrard. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, he's been caught napping! Ball is over the line.
Substitution.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Drogba!
Substitution in progress.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Gerrard. Aguero. He won't be happy with that one. He's got away. Chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
Bellingham has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. And a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting...
And Messi! And that's a real chance missed. They're up to 5 corners now. And that is well cleared. And he's let fly. Gave it a go, but off target. Drogba gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Gerard.
Mohun Bagan are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Drogba carries the ball down the right. Now it's Raul. He is through here.
There will be
And a
5
chance!
minutes added time.
He's done very well to get to that.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's gone for goal. That is decidedly lacking. Ferdinand.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Vieri. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that pass just didn't quite work. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. Now there's a fine ball. Aguero finds himself offside. Howson. So that means another 30 minutes football. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitutions taking place.
So our quest to find the winner continues. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Rooney. Looking for the run. Massaro always looking for that half a chance. Rooney. Vieri.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Rizal. He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Massaro. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through? That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Beckham. And he was quick to react. And it is half-time in extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that's superb. De Bruyne.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
shot could be on. Rooney! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's trying his best to keep it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Rooney. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they...
Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, De Bruyne. Number 8.
And he cuts out the supply.
Number 18.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rivaldo. Number 11. Hirotoshi Nakata.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Stoichkov.
Stood up well to him there. And that signals the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the once. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. It's Aguero! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rijkaard.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough seems to come easy for him.
Baresi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appears...
Aguero! But he's left disappointed.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Rijkaard. That's Gerrard. And it's Rooney. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And this is Aguero. Oh, easy pickings there. Gerrard. And this is Aguero. Gerrard. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Aguero. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Rooney. Taken back almost at once. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Rooney. Threads one in. He can run onto that. It's Aguero! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Look at the space here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Here it is, crossed in. Mohun Bagan are looking to go forward now. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Akanji has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. And he's heaved it away. De Bruyne. Kimmich concedes a free kick for that. And it's Gerrard. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Gerrard. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Aguero. Aguero. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Lovely, now then. And he thumps it clear. Well, they've got it again. Ferdinand. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nicely worked. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Rooney. Picked out brilliantly. They've got to be quick to recover this. Kaka. Ferdinand. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tries to play it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aguero! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
No way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! And it's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Mohun Bagan have fired themselves in front.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side.
That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Mohun Bagan leading by one at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Mohun Bagan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. That gets us going once more. Mohun Bagan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Massaro. And he's quick to snatch it back. So much time and space here. He's having a pop! And that has fizzed wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Just about within shooting range. It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
It's run loose here. He's got away. Massaro. Ah, that's a fine interception. De Bruyne with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's Messi. Lovely feet. Messi. Driven in. And that has been knocked clear. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Aimed beyond the defence. Massaro, and he shoots!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And he should have made them pay.
Massaro deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieri picks it up out wide. He's in one-on-one. Shot could be on. Vieri! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut at his spine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Kaka. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Bouten. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Now it's De Bruyne. He is shapes to shoot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mohun Bagan have it back and can go again. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Massaro, and it's Kimmich. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager...
Shot at goal! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ferdinand. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. Mendes has it in a wide position. There's the shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
So, third corner of the game. Van Bouten getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. Caught offside that time.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's not got that quite right. Massaro. Kaka. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That is a great pick out. And he's picked it up out wide. Stood up well to him there. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! And there's a goal! And they're back in front! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
He's having a hit! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Number 10, Beckham.
Rijkaard. Oh, well measured. Serginho has the space to scheme. Great chance!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Yamal. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to pass it through. No foul, says the referee. Aguero stood his ground strongly.
Has been indicated.
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can thump it away. Mohun Bagan have reclaimed it. And it's Rooney. Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. And we're underway.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man.
Oh, shooting chance! Nicely aimed pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that has not gone well. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kukcu. Luis Suarez. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Aguero. Now it's Vieri. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. And he's Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
De Bruyne goes short, swings in across. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Deftly away. And it's Rijkaard. Baresi. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And Messi! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Kaká. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Bagan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And this is Rooney. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Stood up well to him there.
Bagan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's Aguero! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Mohun Bagan have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Aguero.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well measured. Look at the space here. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. It's Vieri! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well timed, excellent interception. Gerrard. De Bruyne, never out of the action for very long. And that signals the end of the first period. Mohun Bagan have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Mohun Bagan are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Well read, and the danger is averted. Kaka. And it's Rooney. Messi. Rooney. Just eases him off the ball. Gerrard. And here's Vieri. Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Vieri.
Vieri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Baresi. Rijkaard. And it's Rooney. Tries to pass it through. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Always onto this. Goes for a shot! Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Suarez. 60 minutes played. Luis Suarez. And it's Kaka. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now there's a fine ball. De Bruyne. Gerrard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's given it away. Gerrard. And here's Rooney. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a shot! And no mistake. It's level again. What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Vieri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, easy pickings there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now that looks a decent ball. Zanetti picks it up out wide. De Bruyne. Oh, this looks sharp. Vieri. Mohun Bagan have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
De Bruyne is standing over this one. Oh, it's a Rooney! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
This might spell and the shot! And again! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Mohun Bagan making further changes here and in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And this is Stoichkov. The final 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Beckham. Xavi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Beckham. Kaka quietly revving up. Oh, perfectly measured that. And Stoichkov! And he can thump it away. 2 minutes to be added on. Quality ball. Now it's Rooney. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's in plenty of space here. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. Well, we are already up and running again. Aimed beyond the defence. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Luis Suarez. He steps in and that's the end of that. And here's Rooney. And it's Beckham. De Bruyne going face to face with his great rival. Can he get it through? Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Rooney. Baresi clears it away. It's a searching pass. And here's Messi. That's a cute ball. Bullish header! Oh wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Well, movement like that is so elusive, difficult for midfielders to track and defenders to spot.
Barcelona with the lead. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That's rather hopeful.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shot could be on. He has found a way through. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the gears here. Aguero! And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so
So that was it, the first period of extra time.
Quick announcement today that memorabilia
Goals on both sides then, and a lot of tired limbs out there. We are down to the last chance for someone to try and win this.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Rooney. Number 24.
And we're off for the final time.
Number 6.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end?
Number 17.
Knocks it into space. He is through here.
Number 22.
That's good play.
Rivaldo. Number 3.
Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Beckham.
Batistuta. Number 14. Bergkamp.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Kimmich. Substitution.
Messi. And it's Xavi Alonso. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Deftly away. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Bergkamp really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chance! Rivaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played, well played. And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better and ever more beautiful. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthias de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch, into midfield, and then...
He's going for goal! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Rooney, this is promising. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. Ferdinand. And it's Gerrard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kaka. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Rooney. It's a really well-measured ball. Gerrard. De Bruyne. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Cross. Terrific effort! No, not the best of headers. De Bruyne. Could be danger here. Surely he can. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
It's Aguero! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Dembele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cross flung in towards the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Vieri. Gerrard. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Dani Olmo. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking for the far post. That's a decent clearance. Kaka. Rooney. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Gerrard. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, great chance! Real chance! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Dani Olmo, cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that is a good ball to find. Shoots! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there. That
Luis Suarez!
Rijkaard. Gerrard.
Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso. Oh, super ball. Dembele. Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Bruyne. Mohun Bagan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He'll try from distance! And again! And no mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
So, third corner of the game. Howson is the team's great visionary. Dembele takes a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Costa Curta probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the pass is intercepted. No, again there's no way through. And he's chosen to go back. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 45 minutes to change. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Mohun Bagan get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Now it's Dani Olmo, and this is Luis Suarez. De Bruyne wins the duel this time.
Rijkaard.
Now Kaká. And here's Vieri. Good take. It's Rooney! They want to be quick to recover this. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Aguero. He's having a hit! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
De Bruyne goes short. Aguero. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dani Olmo. And he's managed to get free.
Mohun Bagan are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And this is Vieri. And he was alert to it.
The attendance for this match was
Just about up to the hour now.
96.
And here's Kaká. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Now it's Luis Suarez. Zanetti. Ball in towards... There's the header! And somehow he kept it out. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Mohun Bagan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Aguero. Lovely feet. And it's Gerrard. He's having a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Baresi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Elects to cross. Ferdinand tries to clear. Rooney. Kaka gets on his bike and on the move. Oh no, what has happened here? Rooney. Gerrard. Oh, this is Aguero. Oh, there's a probing ball. Dani Olmo, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Vieri. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zanetti. Now it's Luis Suarez. Alonso! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, brilliant save. They're up to 5 corners now. Defending of the desperate variety. Neuer gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Mohun Bagan have the chance to go the other way. Zanetti. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to play it through. Now it's Rooney. It's out for a goal kick. Gerrard. And it's Rooney. Kaka. And it's Gerrard.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Dembele. It's Dembele! And that's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Dembele gets flagged offside. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Luis Suarez. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Picked out brilliant. Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Vieri. Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gerrard. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard to Gerrard. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and... So what a sight this is. Another edition of this
Hello,
proud
everybody,
competition,
and welcome to
just
today's
seemingly
match.
bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. Things already rolling.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi wants to run onto this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. David Villa, Jimmer, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into...
Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's picked it up out wide, in towards the backs. He's rising! It's a goal! There could be trouble here. Howson is always scanning the pitch for David Villa! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi. And here's Maradona. It's Maradona! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shot could be on. And the shot! Great vision. And this is Lewandowski, always goal side. They want to be quick to recover this. Pepe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get on the end of this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Maradona. Schneider aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's the keeper's ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was alert to it. Dani Olmo. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Played with finesse. Towering header! So, a temporary halt to the action. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it. Albacete unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be...
And there's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now there's and now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been played through. And this is Messi. This might spell danger. Or a bust challenge. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Spread out to the left. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Messi. Rafinha, surely! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Hazard. It's played through for him. Oh, now he can run away with it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga. And there's a searching pass. Tries one from range. It's hit the crossbar. Lovely feet. Goes for a shot! And again they're denied by the woodwork.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Danny Olmo. Coming on the field is...
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite. Albacete are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Now it's Alvarez. Schneider does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Number 21, Frenkie de Jong. Coming on the field, number 4, David Alaba. Number 13, Gavi.
Maradona.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Albacete really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, cracking ball.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Iniesta. Camavinga. That is a brilliant interception. Messi.
3 minutes at a time.
Threads one in. Maradona picks it up out wide. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Figo. I think they're done. They are done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
What a frustration, Peter. Even after the goal, no real change in approach. That's about as inept as they come, and it's no surprise there are many in the stands that are making their feelings pretty clear.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better and ever more beautiful. Things already rolling. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient possession-based game.
Another chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up.
This time, surely! And that's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Albacete are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Albacete are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Lewandowski. Great vision. Lewandowski. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Sorloth. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? De Jong. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Alonso. Driving forward. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Sorloth. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yamal!
Lamine Yamal made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Caceres. Xavi Alonso. Howson. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo getting forward. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be
Picked
20
out
minutes
brilliantly.
added time.
No foul, says the referee. De Jong for Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Albacete really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Albacete firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. That gets us going once more. Bellingham. Now it's some shot, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Madrid with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. Referee has just said play on.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he can thump it away. Maradona with the delivery. Ter Stegen deals with that nice and simple.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 10, Neymar. The attendance
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Bale. It's Bale! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Xavi Alonso pinches it off him, looking to play him in. Bale. Mbappe! Mbappe! And no mistake! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
After 71 minutes.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll...
And the shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Madrid leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Albacete really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's gone loose. Albacete very much running into the last chance. It's Rivaldo! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Xabi
Final
Alonso.
checks on the touchline.
Number
A change
21.
about to occur.
Frenkie de Jong. Coming on the field. Number 4. David Alaba.
Albacete will have
Number
one further
13,
opportunity to make a
Gavi.
substitution after this, their latest change. Gavi. And it's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Now he's Maradona! It's bounced back off the post.
6 added
Into
minutes
stoppage
has been
time,
indicated.
very little left on it. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe. It's Bale! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
The goal
And this is
scorer,
getting better
number
and
3,
better.
Gareth Bale.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Number 22.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Xavi Alonso. De Jong. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafinha. De Jong. And it's Olmo. And this is Maradona! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there is your opener. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Passing is crisp and sharp. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Albacete are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
How Kubasi can get it clear. Lewandowski running with intent. Half an hour played now. Nico Williams. De Jong. And Dani Olmo. De Jong. Guardiola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Messi, and claimed it back swiftly. Look at the space here. And this is Maradona. Now that looks a decent ball. Balde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal
There will be
tries the
room
cross.
added time.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's having a pop! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Albacete sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So right back into the action. He has found a way through. Howson. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his way through. And he's there to retrieve it. Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Rivaldo. He is through here. Rivaldo with the bullish header. And it's there. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Rivaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rivaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Takes a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And a few accusing looks coming his way. Albacete still have the cards to affect this game. De Jong. Xavi Alonso. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Howson. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he plays one through. An uncompromising challenge. Now it's Mbappe. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.